Let's take a look at this gameplay from Danslov. It's again 1v1. Well, now you know how to half step already. That's great. Yeah, you don't want to back out there. You basically want to get that boost. Just get the boost and drive like this. If you see him going for it, you turn this way and then defend his shot. And if he doesn't, you can go like this towards the ball. But backing up is never a great option. Like you could have turned like this. It would have been almost as fast at the ball, probably. Yeah, even though you're gold, you want to close the space down, so you don't give him a lot of space. You basically want to do something with the ball in the middle of the field and not let him dribble towards your net and defending it right here, but defending it right there. Basically, I can show it in live mode. You're basically now letting him come to you, so you'll have a 50 right here, probably, like in the middle. If you had flipped, you would have been a bit more towards this side, a bit closer to his net. Like, you could have been here already. That's great. Now you can just stay here. You have 100 boost, so you don't have to push up. This ball is gonna roll up. You can try and shoot it from here. Yeah, just waiting is fine. I don't know if you're doing many training packs or whatever, but you basically just want to get faster at the game. I don't dislike going back here, but it would be easier to like drive towards this ball, and if he goes for it, then you turn, and if he goes there, you follow up going to that side. Driving backwards here can be a bit yeah, disadvantageous for you. Steal that boost. Yeah, you really want to steal that boost. You score right now, but if you had stolen his boost, he wouldn't have been able to get back because he was on 0. And once you basically in gold, I think it's the best. Just if you can steal his boost, always steal. Also in 2s and 3s, of course, but yeah, good patience. Nice. That's great. If you're in gold, it's okay to not flip here. If you watch YouTube videos and stuff, you'll probably see people flip. But it's fine, but try and line this up perfectly middle instead of a bit to the side, because the only way that this ball can go is to the right now. And because he is centered, like he is perfectly centered, and you're on this side, the ball will go there. Yeah, here he doesn't have a lot of control. So when you see this, it's basically your cue to insta boost towards the back boost. So you get that boost, and then right back. Because you're on 12 now, and he's on 100. Let's try. Nice one. bit earlier of a flick would be great. Because now a bit later of a flick I meant, of course. Like this guy is getting at the ball perfectly in the center. Yeah, always forget I can't do that. Basically, what you want is getting also as centered as possible with the front of your car to get the best 50. But if you're consistent with this kickoff, it's also fine, I guess. Go to the mid boost, yeah, go to the back boost. And you could have been back a bit quicker by flipping now, again. Then you probably would have still made it. Like, this is unfortunate, but then flick again. Because like now you're basically on slow speed, and if you flick, you're a bit faster. But your control on bar cam and car cam seem quite fine. Yeah, perfectly centered. But again, the early flick led to this goal. Like you're flipping again quite early. Too late. Yeah, so shit. You're hitting the ball. You're hitting the ball like right here, and he's hitting the ball right here. So the net part of the ball goes this way, like towards your net. That's just how that works. That's the reason this ball went a bit towards your side and instead not to his side. But you also don't want to jump too high, because if you jump too high, the net force is in the middle, so your car will go up and the ball will go down under you. So you basically always want to be perfectly centered to get the best result. Now you can't really do much. Let's have to try and save. Yeah, and you know he's here beside you, so you just want to jump here. Try to get like over here, just drive forward and jump. Maybe the ball will land on like this part of your car and it will go that way. But staying under this ball. Maybe you went for the bump, that's also fine. Yeah, you went for the bump. You weren't gonna make that, but it's a nice try. And again, this kickoff was a bit better, but if you try and hit the ball with this part of your car instead of the front, then you want to flick earlier actually, because now you're again hitting it on the low part. But if you flip earlier even, you'll hit it with let's see, you'll hit it with now you're hitting it over here with this part of your car, and otherwise you can hit it with this part of your car over here. So that's a better angle if you want to go for that kickoff. And now it kind of worked out because he I think also went a little low. This is fine, but if you hit this ball, You basically want to go after it instantly because you know he's gonna get mid boost. You basically want to boost her to get this ball. If you bump him, that's also fine, but not hard enough. It's fine controlling the ball. Yeah, actually, because you're gold, I don't know what rank you are in normal game modes, or the standard game modes like 2s and 3s. Probably also gold, but I think you just want to play and get more used to flipping and everything. That's a nice 50. Because you kind of hesitate on some moments in the game. Because you hesitate, you don't score as much as you can. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice half flip. Yeah, this is kind of fucked from this point. But it's great that I think you try to get the best in net, and the best way to get in net is indeed go like this and then try and turn. Instead of like driving with the ball, you want to go one of the sides and you're already on this side. You basically want to go like this. But it's kind of unfortunate on the post. That's why he scored. And here you were a bit more centered, I think. As far as I could see. Yeah, a bit more centered. Not yet as centered as can be. But he flicked a bit late also. Yeah, that's great. Patience. Maybe this ball is hard to read. But you can give yourself more space by turning a bit wider. Yeah, I think you should just play, because I think you can get flat without any like sort of rotations or anything, by just playing the game basically to get the reads faster, knowing what you should do here. Like otherwise this wouldn't have happened. You would have driven forwards, staying under him, trying to get the boost first. If you still got the boost first, you would have half flipped, get this boost, that boost, and challenge the bomb. But now, almost, well, you still get those boost pads, but a bit slower than normal. It's just playing and playing and playing from gold to like plat, and after plat. You can basically work on rotations and stuff. Oh, demo. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, great demo evasion. Yeah, steal his boost, that's fine. Yeah. You try to steal his boost, that's great. But just use like one boost, otherwise you don't steal. You won't. Wave dash in goal, alright. I'm so confused. Nice round down. Yeah, you basically wanna like force them to do something by driving here. At the second they have to do something. Right. You're on 30 boost now, and now he has to do something. So now you want to flip back, because he has to shoot it, otherwise you're going to turn and go. So he basically thinks, alright, I have to go for it. So you could have flipped earlier. You kind of fuck up the flip, that's fine. This is almost great. This is fine, but try and go a bit wider to turn like this. Because your goal is here and not in the middle. So you want to turn towards your net instead of like this, because he, like in the higher ranks, he can like score this instantly by driving up the wall yourself jump off the wall and then flick it in. Yeah, get the boost. Nice demo. Great. That's unfortunate. You know you have demoed in here, so you can just drive a bit more like this and then have an easier shot than this angle. Just make it easier on yourself by this is probably kind of difficult to go for at gold, but normally you want to drive up this wall and clear it. If you can't, I would suggest just driving down. Driving down, let me go into fly mode. Like driving down like this. And getting an angle, or even if the ball is very slow, you can just like do this, power slide backwards, and standing goal, because in gold that's fine, I think. But if you're not comfortable on clearing that from the wall, you should definitely get on the ground. So because he could have shot that in the net. Lucky for you, he didn't. That's fine. The control isn't there to do something with this ball, so it's fine that you go for a lower 50. But I think because you're in control of this ball, you should just let it bounce, let it bounce, let it bounce. Not drive forward here. And just at the second he is at the ball, so I'm going to fly mode. Gonna put it on 5%. Stay here, 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 stay here. And at this moment, when he jumps, then you jump as well, and you get a 50. And because you're closer to the ball, you have a bit more control on that 50. That probably goes this side or this side, and not towards your net, because he dives in and not you. Unfortunate. That's fine. If you know he's able to flick it, I don't know if that's normal in gold, because I haven't been in gold for a long time. You basically want to drive towards him, and at the moment he flicks it, you want to turn back. Or you just want to stay in net. Because like driving forwards, when he is able to flick it this way, you can only block that by jumping, but then he can go under you. So you basically want to be in goal to save it, or come from the sides. You basically want to turn around and challenge the ball from this part if he shoots it like this. But you saved it, so that's great. And now you score breaking boom. And it's 0 seconds. Alright, yeah, because it's gold gameplay and I couldn't really give much advice besides the points I've given, but basically just play more and you'll get better just by playing. I can't really teach you mechanics and stuff. Your mechanics are fine for gold, you can half lip, you can wave dash. So yeah, just flip a bit more to get up to speed sometimes, but not flick if he's about to touch the ball, because if he's touching the ball, you want to be able to go to the side, like basically if he were located like this, the ball was on top of his car and you were driving backwards, like driving this way. He's also driving this way. You basically do not want to flip unless the ball is like here. Then you can flip maybe, and if he's at the ball again, you should not flip anymore. So basically, when he's about to have a touch, you don't want to flick. Never, just never want to flick. You can, of course, flip if he shoots it on your net and you know he's going to shoot it on your net and you have to get back. But you don't want to change directions. Like, you don't want to think, oh, maybe I can go for boost. Or I go defend. You just have to decide that after he has his touch. And after his touch, you can see, all right, I can go for boost now. It's much more clear. But yeah, try that and just play a bit more. And I think that will help you. Just playing more. You're kind of solid for a goal, in my opinion. So good luck.